Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be jumping in and playing the beta gameplay for the new Marvel Realm of Champions. This is the new Marvel game by Kabam Studios, and it went into a beta state earlier this morning, even though there was literally no information about it. It just kind of popped up. People started downloading it, jumping in and playing, and I have to say my overall impressions of this game, it's a weird game because when I saw when they first kind of announced it, I was like, okay, cool, a new kind of action RPG game with Marvel. You know, I'm excited. This should be kind of interesting. And then they showed the gameplay, and I was like, okay, so they're going for what, Brawl Stars Marvel? You know, this is the best kind of I could even think about is Brawl Stars Marvel. And you'll also notice too the game, because it is in a beta state, and I think the beta is only available in Singapore or something like that. My overall connection is terrible. My experience so far in this game hasn't really been the best because I really don't even know how to explain what this game is. Okay, because it's got PvP, but it's also got PvE. The closest game I can even think about that I feel resembles this game is Dungeon Hunter Champions, where you collect champions and equipment, and you can either go do their MOBA gameplay or you can go do their PvE stuff. This game has both. It's very, very interesting. Now, obviously, because it's in an early beta state, there's still going to be tons of bugs and stuff like that they need to figure out. Connection issues, are mainly because I'm in a different country. I do think they need to polish up the graphics and the UI and everything like that. But I can see kind of where they're going with this game. You know, an action RPG game focused around customization and equipment with the, if you want to go play PvE or PvP, so either side. It's so weird. I feel like this game it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's just a mishmash of a lot of different gameplay elements that I don't know. It's weird. So we're currently playing a PvP match right now. The Arena Conquest, I think is what it's called. I'm playing as Spider-Man. You can see there's a Hulk on the other side, taking down our character. So the point of this game is in the center of the field, there's a yellow ring that slowly closes. And then if you are able to kick out all of the enemies of that center ring and then capture it, the MODOK, I think, of the enemy team goes into a weakened state, and then you can attack it, take it down, and win. So it's kind of like the Nexus of League of Legends. You got to take it down, but there's no turrets or anything like that. It's open brawl, 3 versus 3. Then when you complete a stage, it gives you rewards. Most of the time it gives you equipment, it gives you ISO that you can use to upgrade your account, some gold and everything like that. And then it'll kind of it's weird because I can't really tell if I've been playing against real people or bots so far, but it's kind of taken me through this kind of tiered PvP system as I've been going from one stage to the next. But again, I don't know if these earlier stages are against PvE, against bots and stuff like that, or if they're against other players. There were some instances where I went up against other people that just absolutely destroyed me, and then other modes were I don't know, other times I played where it was just against bots. But we're going to jump into the PvE in just a little bit, but I do want to show you guys kind of the overall customization stuff that this game has going for it. Now, there are, I believe, 8 champions in the game. Now, you're not necessarily playing as the superhero. You're kind of playing an alternate version of them, or a character that belongs within their certain faction. So this is the Web Warrior. Obviously, it's Spider-Man. But then you've got yourself an Iron Legionnaire. That's not you're not Tony Stark, okay? And then you've got Hulk, which you are Hulk, I guess. I don't know. And then you've got other characters that belong to certain, here's the Sorcerer Supreme. It's weird, but the reason why they do that is because it gives you an opportunity to have tons and tons of customization and stuff. But let's go ahead and take a look at my Web Warrior. I just got myself a brand new equipment piece I can go ahead and equip. It's not as good as the one I currently have on, but you can see there is there's a lot of customization. In fact, let me go ahead and show you guys my Iron Legionnaire, because he's the one that has probably the most customization right now. So you can see he's kind of decked out, sort of like a Mark 1-ish type armor, but there's also other armor that doesn't really necessarily look the same. But each of the armor pieces that you get, you can equip. It changes the look of it and stuff. Now, I know they have a huge thing about customization in this game, but I haven't seen a way where if you find an armor piece that is better in terms of stats, but you don't like the look of it, I haven't found a way to kind of do a swap. You know what I'm saying? Swap stats or anything like that. So a transmogrification system. I haven't seen anything like that in the game so far, but I'm sure they'll probably add it. But here's all the different equipment pieces I currently have for my character that I've gotten simply just by playing through the game. And each of the pieces that you get can be upgraded to level 3 maximum. I mean, there's probably higher rarities that you can upgrade more. You can scrap them for materials and stuff, but the way that you upgrade them is you basically just spend your gold and you'll be able to unlock them. Now, all of the heroes in the game, as far as I can tell, you can unlock them simply just by playing through the game. As of right now, it is in a beta state, but the thing is the game is definitely open for criticism if they are going to be having the ability to buy stuff in the game. Like, I haven't tried it, but if you're gonna have a shop in the game like this, you're open for criticism, because this game needs a lot of polish, and they're kind of all over the place with this game in terms of like gameplay and stuff like that. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't know if everyone's going to like it, but let's go ahead and actually swap over to the co-op stronghold. And we're gonna just jump in and fight and see if we can't find some teammates. Look at that, match found. That was actually pretty quick. The PvP match I ended up playing took me about 20 seconds to find some people, but it seems that more and more people are jumping into the game and playing it right now, so it's a lot more people are starting to enjoy it. Now, do I like the game? I think the initial impressions of the game, I see kind of what they're going for. It's an interesting twist that there aren't really a whole lot of games like this. But I don't know if I'm a big fan of the stats with the equipment, because you can spend money to open up loot boxes, which will give you better equipment. So I don't know how that's going to affect the overall game. It definitely looks very pay to win to me. But, you know, I guess we'll see down the line when the game does officially launch. So here we go. We're going to play some PvE now. The PvE battles are actually pretty difficult. You go through different stages. You have to protect the ISO core. Or you're getting attacked. Yeah, here we go. Now, I haven't played the Hulk yet, but from what I can tell is most characters in the game have melee combat and ranged capabilities. And then the way that you attack is you basically just tap the screen. Your character will just start attacking. You can also hold down on the screen if you have enough stamina, and you'll be able to do a heavy attack, and then you have your abilities. You've got like a movement ability, just like this. Then you've got a specialized ability, like that. And then you have an ultimate ability. So let's go ahead and use the ultimate ability. Oh, shoot. Take that. I'm taking a lot of damage. We're still only on wave 2. I might not play through the whole wave. I mean, I guess maybe, depending on how long this takes. Fly back, get out of danger. Wave defeated. Now, the funny thing is, and they're definitely still doing balancing, because in one of the stages that I played, we got to the final boss stage, and it's like, here's the epic boss. Take down the boss and you win. And the weird thing is like some of these minor little bosses right here were stronger than the main boss we fought at the end, which we killed in like 2 seconds, so I don't know. We'll see. There is a dodge function too. If you swipe, your character will dodge in the direction that you swipe in. So I do think the controls definitely lend themselves good for a mobile platform. They definitely remind me of Contest of Champions gameplay, where you just tap the screen, you can hold it down, you can swipe back and forth to dodge. So there's definitely a lot of stuff from Contest of Champions in this game, like a lot. So if you're a big fan of that game, you'll probably recognize some stuff from it. You may not fully enjoy this game, because I know a lot of people were kind of hoping for something closer to Contest of Champions. Now, because my overall connection is really, really bad right now, I'll probably just go ahead and end the video right here. But guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, if you guys want to see more gameplay for this, I'll probably wait until like the game actually launches before I make another video on it. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more mobile gaming videos coming soon. Okay, friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.